Yo, what is going on YouTube, man? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing out there today, man? So we're back here, gonna be checking out Johnny Winter with Rock and Roll Hoochie. Now, a lot of y'all let me know about Rock and Roll Hoochie when I did it with Rick Derringer that, hey, you actually need to check out Johnny Winter's group. Some people prefer Derringers, some people prefer Winters, some people like both. I'm gonna go ahead and just take a listen right here, man. Don't want to really... Well, I won't say necessarily right now. I'm going to pick and choose which one I like better. I just want to hear how different they are, because Rick Derringer's was explosive in a sports car, windows down, going above the speed limit, jamming that thing out. Anybody that you introduce it to will fall in love and love it. And if they don't, man, I just don't know what to say. I don't have the words. But I haven't ever heard Johnny Winter's version. So we're going to dive in and take a listen to Johnny Winter's version of Rock and Roll Hoochie. And I'm just going to, take it for what it is. And really, my mind will compare a little bit to how the sound is different, but maybe not necessarily which one I gravitate to. We'll go ahead and see how that develops right here. All right. This is only the second time I'm checking out Johnny Winter. And I've checked out Edgar Winter before as well with Frankenstein. So let's go ahead and dive into Johnny Winter right here, Rock and Roll Hoochie. Before we get this started, man, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the descriptions of the video. Subscribing is free, and I definitely would appreciate it if you guys did that for me today, man. Let's go ahead and dive in right here, hit that play button, and see what we're getting, man. Here we go.
When it first took hold, it was a wild spring night at the old town hall. It was a band called Jokers, they were laying it down. But you know I'm never gonna lose the funky sound.
Still bad tune.
Hey, rock and roll hoochie-coo. Lord and mama light my fuse. Rock and roll hoochie-coo. Sure gone out and spread the news. Alright.
Oh, that scratch is so good every time.
I hope y'all know what I'm talking about. The way she waggle the thing, it really knocks me out. Getting high all the time, but if you're not there too, come on, a little closer, gonna do it to you. Yeah, rock and roll hoochie-coo. Lord and mama, light my fuse. Rock and roll hoochie-coo. Sure gone out and spread the news. She beat me there. People falling in the grass, go behind the barn. Now my ears started ringing like a fire alarm. Rock and roll hoochie-coo. Lord and mama light my fuse. Rock and roll hoochie-coo. Got out and spread the news. Rock and roll hoochie-coo. Lord and mama light my fuse. Rock and roll hoochie-coo. Sure got out and spread the news. Done got tired of paying dues.
Tired of paying the dues.
Said goodbye to all my blues. Lord and mama, light my fuse.
Loaded, mama, light my fuse, baby. That's the line. That's the line right there. All right, so right here, man, we got Johnny Winter, Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo could definitely, I mean, I expected to hear a completely different song. It is very different, but you know, all the building, the framework is still there. The framework is still there. So it really sounds like, assuming Rick built it after this and Johnny Winter laid down the framework for the song, it sounds like what happened was it was really built upon to be so much more explosive and commercial, and which worked. It really sold the sound, man. Adding Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo, and then you get the backing vocals saying Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo, the electric. I mean, everything was just like amped up on Rick's version, but this is the framework. Definitely still sounds very much Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo right here, for, you know, what it was. This is more stripped down, bare bones, to the facts of the song. Didn't know if I was gonna make a comparison, and I would just have to say I appreciate both. I like both. Man, I think I'm messing with Rick's. Personally. I like the explosiveness of the layering on that, man. It's just multiple layers. Like I said, this one's definitely stripped down to the framework of who maybe created the beast that it became. So shout out to Johnny Winter on this one, man. Shout out. And yeah, so looking back at it, I just had to remind myself, yeah, so Johnny Winters came out in 1970, and where Rick Derringer's came out in 1973. So, you know, you got to give major shout out to this. Written by Rick Derringer. It was the first recorded in 1970 by Johnny Winter and his band, of which Derringer was a member. In 1973, Derringer recorded a solo version. So it's really, I guess, Derringer's song. He wrote it up. And maybe when he rocked it out with Johnny, that wasn't the way he always envisioned it to be. And he went on and really built upon the framework that they built together. So they did this thing together, man. And maybe he just finalized his vision down here in 1973. And I do prefer, if I'm going to listen to one or the other, I think I want to listen to Rick Derringer's version, but nothing against Johnny Winter and them. They created together what would later on become that, you know, hit right there, man. So shout out to all of these guys, really. I just don't want there to seem like there's any disrespect, because it's not intended. But, you know, we all have preferences, and that's just where mine goes with this one, man. So thank you guys for rocking out right here, man. Let me know if there's more from Johnny Winter, Edgar Winter, or Rick Derringer that you guys want me to put up on the channel, man. I look forward to seeing y'all comments and down below and seeing what we think, man, about where we should go next. But thank you guys for rocking with me here, man. If y'all appreciate and enjoy the content I produce on a daily basis on this channel, man, please consider becoming a member here on my YouTube or Patreon for as little as $3, man. It's an amazing way to give back to me and the channel if you're enjoying the content I produce, man. Appreciate that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the descriptions down below. With that being said, I'm gone, guys. I'll see you on the next one, all right? Peace.